Hey, did you hear about Naomi Osaka? And if you haven't heard of her, that's fine, and I'll tell you who she is. She's world's number two tennis player, and she is in the news because she has recently announced that she wants to boycott the news conference that happens after each game. Do you know why she did that? She says that the news conferences uh, are negative, puts her in a negative mindset, puts doubt in her mind, and she doesn't want to partake. Now, the Women's Tennis Association has said, oh no, you have to be in the news conference. If you don't, we're going to fine $20,000. And she's like, oh, fine. Go ahead and fine me $20,000, but I will still not take part in the news conference. And I hope that you take the $20,000 and donate it to a charity that works towards mental health. Now, why am I bringing this up? Remember, if you've been following me and if you've been watching my videos, I keep talking about mental health and staying away from negative people, right? I keep saying it and keep saying it. Look, it's not just me. Naomi Osaka is like world's number two tennis player, right? And she's boycotting news conference in the French Open. Imagine, these are professional athletes, these are elite athletes. They themselves also feel that, and there are other athletes who have came out and who has actually supported her theories that says, you know what, yeah, she's right. Now, on the other hand, there are other athletes that are saying, you know what, hey, this is part of the job, this is what we signed up for, we are elite athletes and we should be able to balance it out and things like that. My question to you, or my question to myself is, look, we are, as much as I would like to think, oh, I am at the level of an elite athlete, there is no way or not I'm at that level. And if people at that high level are feeling the effects of a negative environment and try to avoid it, imagine we are down here, what it's going to do to us. Now, in the course of a day, we cannot avoid all the negative environments, like we are sometimes forced to it. But what I'm saying is we can reduce it, right? We can accept the fact that there are things that are beyond our control, and we can choose to reduce it. And by reducing it, I will say, avoid situations that you can avoid people you can avoid, right? We don't need to be hanging out with someone who makes us feel not so great, right? And I bring it up is because I've spoken about mental health, negative people, negativity, negative surroundings previously in my videos. So these are some of those things you don't see how it impacts directly because of the environment. It's like something you have to just believe in. Right? It's something you either adopt and you believe in and you adopt and you kind of see as things happen, or you just don't. It's like you brush your teeth every day for 2 minutes. You don't see the benefit right away. The only way you can see the benefit or the lack of brushing is if you stop brushing and go a year without it, right? Now, if for some reason you feel a lot of pressure and noise in your life and you're very uncomfortable, you're not deep inside, you're not happy, what I will tell you is go ahead and take an inventory. Take an inventory of everything that you are doing and everyone you are interacting with. And you can then slowly start to figure out, okay, which action or which environment or which interaction is making you feel not so great, right? Hey, look at it. If you don't want to do it, that's fine. Don't do it. But then you will always be where you are. If you want to change your environment, change your programming, and want to know what makes you feel better, what moves you forward, what excites you and what drains your energy and what just leaves you unhappy, then this is the first step. Figure out which interactions or which environment, which relationships are creating a lot of pressure and noise, which are things that you get excited about, and what are things that you're like, you cringe and you're like, oh God, I don't want to do it, but I have to do it. Those are the ones that you want to slowly avoid and slowly move away. And I understand that it's hard, but you got to start somewhere. At least the first thing is to acknowledge, identify, and then go and take the necessary steps to remove it from your life, remove yourself from that environment, and go on from there. So I hope this serves you well. Remember, Naomi Osaka is not any just tennis player. In fact, she is, and I'm reading it here. In fact, she commands the highest profile of any woman's tennis player after Serena Williams, right? So that's how high she is. She, again, in terms of money, she made quite a bit of money last year, so $55 million or so. So $20,000 is not really going to break the bank, but she is taking a stand that says mental health is important. I don't want to go into a news conference where all it does is put doubts, seeds of doubt in our mind, and all it does is just it basically reflects. It makes my performance worse in the next game. Okay, take care. Until next time. Bye bye.